Hiya, I'm Nee and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be building a restaurant in the new world that came with the new expansion pack, LOVESTRUCK. I'm super excited to be building this one. I knew as soon as I saw the new expansion that I wanted to get some more date places, and to be honest, the lounge that was here was just not vibing with me, so I knew I wanted to build a restaurant. I mean, it's a date expansion pack, you need a restaurant. I feel like that's the prime place for a date. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I kind of wanted to keep in theme with everything else that is around this place, so make it almost like very boxy, because everything around is very boxy, is giving box. Yeah. So I did want to keep in touch with that. I did not delete the little... It's like an almost parky moment where there's two trees, and that was originally in the lounge that was here, so I kept that, but I just bulldozed the lounge and I just built whatever I wanted to build, which is this restaurant. I also knew I wanted it to be very warm. It's got a name that literally means that is the Laguna of a hug, in a sense, of hug. So I knew I wanted this to be a place that is very warm and very inviting and feels like it almost is giving me a little bit of Art Deco, but not quite. It's like Art Deco with a little bit of a Latin vibe, I suppose. But yeah, I knew I still wanted to use some arched windows as well, and I'm using the ones from base game. By the way, this particular restaurant only uses LOVESTRUCK, base game, and dine out, so this is kind of the perfect thing if you don't have a lot of packs. This is absolutely one to include in your save file for the new game, for the new expansion pack actually. But yeah, I absolutely want to build every single lot. I want to renovate every single lot that came out in the world of this new expansion pack, and I'm so excited to be doing so. And this is the very first one that we've got and the very first one that I've done so far, but there's a couple more coming. I want to be good and I want to post a couple more, so I give you guys a complete renovation of the new world. I'm really excited for it. We're going around and just placing a couple of palm trees and just making it a little bit more in theme. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go for. But I also wanted a little bit of outside seating, which is what I've included here. And the color scheme is once again gonna be very warm, gonna be sort of like yellows and oranges and just that terracotta color. So yeah, we're going for that in this restaurant. I also added those new lights, the like pendant lights, and I really like them actually, they're very nice. I've got to say, they're on the corner, not even the corner, on the sides. I add a little, what can I call it? It's almost like a little outside mini courtyard plant box kind of corner that is inset into the building, just here. And we add lots of little plants and stuff because I imagine this is kind of a planter. And I just like the architectural interest that it added to the build. So that is what I wanted to go for, because once again, it was giving box. And I wanted to add things that made it look a little bit less symmetrical and a bit less like a box. So I added that and I really liked it actually. A bit of outside seating there as well. I really like the new benches, they're really nice, all of them actually. I'm not too mad about all the new furniture that we actually got with the new pack, I have to say. I don't think it's that bad, I think it's actually quite cute and it is different enough from what we normally get, so I'll give it there. I feel like it's not my favorite expansion pack in terms of build stuff, but I'm not too mad at it. I am not too mad. I feel like it still came through. It did what it needed to do. Could have had a bit more maybe. Could have had a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what I would have liked to see more, but it's not a 10 out of 10. I'll give you that. But yeah, we're still doing the outside at the moment, but we're so close. There we go. This is the inside. I've already kind of laid out the floor plan as I normally do. So we have the bathrooms upstairs. We've got upstairs and then downstairs, which was really important to me because even though we got rid of the lounge, I still wanted this to almost feel like it had a bar lounge kind of moment. So I think we're going to start with that. I'm just putting the host station for now, so I don't forget about that. Don't forget to do all the things that I need to, because this is a restaurant. I even went ahead and gave it like an actual Latin inspired menu. So I might include a picture of that just right now, because I thought it was just I just love giving like different menus when I do restaurants, and I feel like that's an important part for me. So yeah, I did that, and this is pretty much what the kitchen looks like. It's very like straight to the point. It's a restaurant kitchen. I didn't want to make it too big. I didn't want to make it too busy, because at the end of the day, I want this to be functional, and in game you don't need your kitchens to be overly busy when you're doing a restaurant. That's what I did. So I'm going ahead and placing a couple of like art pieces on the wall. I love this little art print that we got. I feel like it just matches the little city. I suppose this is a city, it's a world actually, that we have here. So I feel like it just matches really well, and it just once again has those colorways that I was looking forward to. So I think we're staying with the upstairs, and I'm gonna be working on the bar. Exactly, I'm gonna be working on the bar area. I wasn't too sure if I wanted this modern one, but I ended up going for this more like vintage old school one, which I think worked well with the place. I'm once again using the yellows and the oranges, and I did that little like glass bottle moment with like all the drinks, and that was really fun. I really like doing that. But yeah, it looks really good in game actually. It's really fun. I add a little like music corner here, got a grand piano, and I've got the new guitar that came out with the pack. So we're really trying to keep within those two packs mostly. The dine out really was just to make the restaurant be a restaurant, but besides that, everything else is actually just what it is, base game and Lovestruck. So I mean, if you don't have the restaurant pack, aka dine out, I feel like you can just place this and make it a bar in game, and it would still work just fine. And if you wanted to add anything else instead of the little kitchen for your chef, you could just add something else, and I feel like it would work just fine. So it's actually a little bit versatile, and absolutely, if you don't have it, just swap it for something else. As I always say, if you don't have a pack, just swap whatever. And if you have to like decorate it a bit yourself, which in this case you don't, because I mostly just use Lovestruck and base game. But if you have to decorate it, just make that fun. I honestly I remember when I didn't used to have that many packs, I loved just downloading stuff and just sometimes I would just bulldoze most of the furniture, just get rid of all of the furniture and furnish it myself, because I just feel like that's a bit of fun. So yeah, guys, that is exactly what I think you should do. I'm trying to just make a little like waiting room moment there. Like imagine that you're waiting for a table. I imagine that is the kind of place that you would go and just sit at. I use a combination of like the small round table and the big bar table moment, and I feel like it works well because I still wanted to keep those beautiful oranges and yellows, and with the small table it just wouldn't work. But this way it's just a little mix and match of like modern and traditional, which I'm not mad about. I really like these tiny flowers, they're really quite adorable. But this is going so fast, guys. Honestly, I'm just going around and placing a couple of last minute details. I'm still adding those pendant lights that I think are just so good. I really like that item. Also adding a little bit of, adding a couple of lanterns, and just again going around with those flowers, which I absolutely loved. We're also going to add a couple of last minute details around the place, like last minute decor and those fountains, which are actually so cute, but they work a bit iffy in game, I have to say that. But yeah, also going around in the kitchen and adding a couple of clutter moments, and oh, this little wine rack thing, which I thought just worked well over here next to the host station, because I imagined they were going to bring out the wine. But yeah, this is what the restaurant looks like. I hope you guys have liked it. I had so much fun building it, and I'm looking forward to building so many more lots over here in the new expansion pack world. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, leave your likes, and leave your comments down below, because I love responding to them. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. This is what we've built so far. We've only built one in the new expansion pack, but I'm excited to tackle the whole world. So yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye-bye!